to my channel, guys. My name's Impulsive Throttle. Not really, but you know how YouTube works. I am doing a current state of the build, basically just showing you what I have. I'm also going to link below the products that I have purchased and installed. So just anything that I have currently. If you have any questions, by all means, feel free to ask, really. But I'm going to start at the front of the bike as I walk towards the back. But I'm going to start at the front. And so if you are interested in more of the tail end of things, skip to the end of the video more or less, at least a little closer to the end of the video. But the first thing is going to be the headlight. Now the stock light, in my opinion, was okay. You know, as is most of the stuff that's stock, it's all right. It's not fantastic. It's acceptable. Now this is the HID light from SS Customs. I will have that linked below, of course, like I said, but it is quite a bit brighter. I'll have a clip I'll either insert here or towards the end of the video with where I'll do all the lights. I think that's probably what I'll do. But it is quite a bit brighter. I like it quite a bit. It gives a nice little bluish tint when you're looking at it straight on, but it is quite white and again, quite bright, but it's a good addition. Next up is going to be the handlebars, which is one of probably my second favorite mod, if not the favorite mod. But they are the Yamaha tall bars. I purchased them through the dealership I got the bolt at, had them install it, also had them install I believe they're Avon grips. Let's see if I can get any detail with this or not, I don't know. But they're the Avon grips. They're also quite nice. I do like those, as well as the extended brake cables, or extended cables in general, both, or all three of them really. At the same time, I did have them do the bezel, this new black bezel here. I like it more than the chrome. Not really a big fan of chrome. Don't know whose idea it was to make cruisers kind of a chrome-oriented bike, but yeah, at least it's changeable. Next up are the mirrors. These are kind of a two-part thing. First is this bracket. Both sides, it's a set of two, I believe, you can purchase from Revzilla. I think they're actually sold out because I did check recently for I Am Soulless. He's another Bolt owner. Cool guy. Good channel. Check him out. Anyway, brackets, and then these little mini mirrors, which are dirty as shit. Sorry. But they work out pretty well. Now, if you do get them, make sure that you kind of find the position that you want them in, because I had them here for the longest time. I had one side here for the longest time with the stock mirror, but I moved it, and obviously it did scratch that a little bit. So make sure you find the position you want them in before you really set them in. So, but these mirrors are a little smaller, as is with all Yamaha bikes. I don't know about Suzuki, Honda, all of them. But this side, the right mirror has the, I guess, reverse threading or something. But I was only able to use one mirror. That's why I got these two. Otherwise, I'd probably go with stock mirrors, but got these two. Pretty inexpensive. I'll have those linked, obviously. I'll stop saying that now. But the only thing I find is that they do vibrate a little bit. But I found the stock mirrors vibrated quite a bit as well. So next up, I think that's it for really for the front of the bike. It's just a sticker that I had or found online that I really like. So next up is the pegs. So these are good. I'm still recording. These are the 6-inch forward peg. I can't remember how it's worded on their site, but basically it's moved the forward controls 6 inches forward. Fantastic quality. Easy install, easy enough for a noob like me to do it. The kit was just under $200. They have an install on their site. It comes with all the instructions you need, obviously, all the parts. But it is by far one of my favorite mods just because of the comfort that it brings. You'd think that 6 inches wouldn't be that big of a difference, but it really was. So for new to Bolt owners, if you haven't done anything, if you want just a little bit more comfort, either the bars or the pegs would be a really great addition, in my opinion. But Next up, these are the two things I did first. First being the VO2 intake. This is the Vance and Hines VO2 intake. That alone changes the sound of the bike. Right now it's dirty as hell. Really need to clean it, and I will get to that either today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow since it's 8 o'clock at night, or 7, I don't know. But that alone made quite a difference in the sound of the bike. And it's upside down. Why is it upside? I don't know. Anyways, looks good. It reduced the size of the stock intake by, well, quite a bit. The stock was not attractive unless you painted it, which a lot of people did. It just didn't really, it wasn't great. But stock bike, you know, I'm going to change it how you want to. So that is the VO2 intake. This is the Vance and Hines twin/staggered exhaust, full exhaust kit. My God, that was when I first installed those and turned it on. Whew, that was a happy moment. But I love the look of it. There are so many different options for the exhaust on this bike. This is the one I went with just because I love the sleek look of it. The sound of it's fantastic. You take those baffles out and whew, your neighbors hate you. Anyway, yeah, so that's the Vance and Hines twin/staggered. Couple that with the VO2 intake, and you just get a beast of a sound and a pretty good performance increase. Then you couple that again with the Power Commander 5, which is what I have, and you get a dyno tuned, or if you know how to install it yourself or tune it yourself, well, there you go. But with those, all three components there, I took it and got a dyno tuned at a place here in Mesa, Arizona. Eastside Performance, I believe it was. I can't remember now off the top of my head, but they dyno tuned it, gave me a pretty good price, and I think there was something like a 10 to 15% increase. I didn't get it to run the stock numbers. I just had the exhaust and the intake installed. They installed everything else, and it got up to, I don't know, something like an additional 8 pounds of horsepower, 8 horsepower and 6 or 7 pounds of torque. Anyways, that's off the top of my head. I don't remember if those are the right numbers or not. If it sounds like baloney, it might be, but there was an increase. Now to the back. I don't really care if you see my license plate at this point, just, whatever. But this is where I have my license plate currently. It's a little bracket that I think they might be sold out of on Amazon. It was kind of a cheapy one. That's the only place I could actually get it to fit. I might just be an idiot. That's possible. But it works fairly well. Along with that, I did get these to provide lighting for the license plate, as that's required. But it worked. It looks good. I like it. Used to have it vertical. Now I have it horizontal just because I wanted a bit of a change. Now, this might have been the third thing I did. I don't remember now. But this is an integrated taillight I found on Amazon. I kind of made a mistake when I ordered it because I didn't notice that you could get the integrated brake light with indicators. So it's just indicators. That's why I have the brake light up on top. If I had known or paid attention, really, I would have gone with something else. But if that doesn't bother you, if you like that setup, you can get it with just the indicators. You can also get it fully integrated. Tail lights, brake lights, hazards, I believe. I don't know. Link it below. But okay. So sorry, back to the front of the bike. I do have these little LED strips that I replaced the front signals with. Now, these were fairly inexpensive. I really like how they work with the bike. I also have that in a video that I'll show you. They do get quite bright. They work fantastic. Fairly easy install, or at least easy enough. I hate working with wires, and I was able to figure it out. So, yeah. So that is the current state of the bike. I'll try to have all the links down below for you. And of course, I forgot one last thing. when I got the forward kit, I also got these Kurakin, whatever pegs. Now I love the look of them, but the problem that I currently have, just because of, it's me, I always have problems with things, is that this side tends to vibrate loose. Now it doesn't come off, but it does get loose. So I'll look down and it'll be like this, or it'll be upside down, one way or the other. But I just need to get some Loctite, I think, and really nail that sucker down. Anyways, also, come back down, with how it sits. Sorry, I hope this isn't too shaky. With how these now sit, my foot tends to come off the side here. Actually, let's see if I can get it. Tends to come off kind of this angle. This angle here. So trying to kind of rotate to shift is awkward. Not sure why. It's not that big a deal. I'm able to work around it just fine, but just know that ahead of time if you do end up getting those or going for something like that, you might have a slight annoyance, I guess. So anyways, yeah, it's the current state of the bike. If you have any questions, by all means, ask down below. If you like it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, well, fine. I do this all for you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the bike. Hope you enjoy the channel. Y'all have a good night, good day, good week, good weekend, whatever it may be. But enjoy it. Ride safe. Have a blast, and peace. Fairly bright. Taillights. Other side. Just because, bolt. Whoops.